and welcome to I Am Inner Beauty, where we love all things growth, food, and lifestyle. And today's video is all about how to plan for summer now. Not when summer comes, but right now. As the days gets longer and the weather gets warmer, it's time to start thinking about how you want to spend your summer. In this video, I'll be sharing some tips on how to plan your summer activities ahead of time so you can make the most of the season, okay? Let's get into it. First step is to planning out your summer is to set the goals. Set the goals. Think about what you want to achieve this summer, whether it's learning a new skill, exploring new places, or spending more time with loved ones. Once you have identified your goals, you can start planning your activities accordingly. So I just basically did a simple brain dump. My journal, be a goal digger. I love it. What I do first is I literally have it right here, summer vibes. Summer Vibes List 2023. Yes. So I have wine tasting Niagara, spa overnight, Thousand Island, explore new restaurants, examples, Marked, Harriet, Toronto, Summerlicious, CNE, Jerkfest. And then I have like one or two projects that I want to complete. And I obviously included relaxation because I need it. I love relaxing this summer. It's just that the whole summer vibes, it's something. I Fly, Beach Day, Blue Jays. So this is just some of the things that I wrote down as my brain dump in my journal. And then once I do that, I basically categorize it. So that gives me tip number 2, which is create a summer bucket list. Basically categorize it. I did this template, which is summer vibes list. So I broke it down into mini getaways, restaurants, places to visit, festivals, concerts, try new projects. So I broke it down. You can break it down any way you can, but this is real easy to categorize. From here, I basically wrote down it in my categories. So wine tasting Niagara, Thousand Island, which is in Kingston, Ontario, spa overnight, restaurants, I have a couple of restaurants here, places to visit, festivals and concert, I left one blank just in case if anything pops up, and projects, I have 2 projects right now, and I do have more, which I do need to put on there. And then try new. So try new basically for me is basically anything I see on TikTok, whether it's some food that I like to try, other places that pops up because you do have sometimes pop-up shops or whatsoever. So that I'm going to leave blank, and that's mainly for last minute stuff, etc. Okay, so this is basically how my summer bucket list, summer vibes look like. Having a list of activities will help you stay organized and motivated throughout the summer. So once I have this, I'm basically going to put this up right in front of my desk so that I can see, oh, I have a couple of stuff lined up for summer, and then not, oh gosh, by summer is done, I'm like, I wish I could try this, that. No, it's all planned out beforehand. And even if there's something that do pop up that I want to try, I always do have room for it as well. Next, what you're going to do is think of your budget. This is very important. Before you start making any plans, it's important to consider your budget, whatever fits your wallet. Decide how much you want to spend at each event or how much you can afford to spend on all the summer activities that you plan on doing. And then you're going to plan accordingly. You don't need to spend a lot of money to have fun. There are plenty of free or low cost activities to enjoy in the summer. So what I usually would do is basically write down how much I want to spend. So let's say wine tasting Niagara, I have to take in consideration that hotel, the actual wine tasting. Am I going to do anything else in Niagara? Stuff like that. Thousand Island, it's going to be a weekend getaway again. Whether it's hotel costs, the actual island cruise. So this one, Thousand Island, if you have not went, it's basically a cruise. Either you can choose the 1 hour, 3 hour, or 5 hour. and you basically tour this castle. You can go over to the States as well. Really fun. You should check it out. And spa overnight. Next, how much am I going to spend at the restaurant? Is it going to be $50? Am I going to splurge a little bit? Am I whatsoever? But what you can do in advance is look at their menu, have a little idea of what you want to eat, and plan from there. See how much you are going to budget for this. So let's say if here at Toronto, it's a patio, so I know I'm going to be spending a little bit more, maybe on drinks or on the food. I might say I might spend $80 or towards $100. Am I going with my girls? Am I going with my husband? Stuff like that. So plan accordingly. You can write it right on the outskirts of it. But what you want to do is make sure you know your budget for this roughly. So that way you can start even now putting money away for when the event time comes. You're not hustling, bustling, spending on the credit card. You actually have money put away for these events or whatever you want to do. This is perfect, so that way you plan accordingly. You know, maybe I need to take something off my list. Maybe I can do 2 or 3 restaurants instead of 5, whatsoever. Do it according to your budget. Yes, you want to be having fun in the summer, but you also want to be budget friendly. So this way, you know that when summertime comes, you have money already set aside for your summer vibes. Next, what you're going to do is create a schedule. Summer vibes line up. So I have May. For me, that's when my summer starts. May, okay? May, that's when my summer starts. I start planning, I start doing little patio stuff. Sometimes they have it out. So May, that's when my summer starts. Obviously, it starts in June, but June, July, August, additional events if anything comes up. And also total budget for each month, as we spoke about. So maybe May, I might spend $300, or June, I might spend $200. Whatsoever. So I know the cost, which is right here. So I'm going to put May budget total, June budget total, July, so on and so on. Okay. And then any additional events, I'll just leave at the bottom for that as well. So what you're going to do is, as I said, create a schedule for your summer activities. It will help you stay organized and ensure that you don't miss out on anything. Make a calendar like this one, or even use a scheduling app to plan out your days and weeks in advance. This will help you to avoid overbooking yourself or missing out on anything you really, really wanted to do. Do you know how many times I want to do, for example, I want to do one of the festivals, but I can't. You know why? Because I already planned something out that weekend, or I didn't have enough time to book it off with my boss or so ever. So this way, once you have this already out, you can start putting it in your calendar, start telling your work or your work family, whosoever, that you need that weekend off because you have summer vibes planned. Okay, so make a schedule. So for me, I'm tasting in July, so I put wine tasting, right? And then maybe I want to do Thousand Island in August or even in June. So we can say, let's say August, Thousand Island. And then maybe a spa overnight, I might do it in June. Then, so I spread out my mini getaways, 1, 2, 3. This one will leave maybe for restaurants, right? So maybe I want to do the Harriet Toronto rooftop. The weather is mostly good in July and August, right? So I'll probably do it in August because I already know that I have a week off from work that I already booked for August. So then I know that these ones here, I input it whenever the festival is. So I already know that Jerk Fest is in August. So I put Jerk Fest. And Taco Fest, I'm not sure. Summerlicious, I definitely know. I believe it's in July. So once you get all your dates sorted, you just input it into whichever months, okay? And then also, If any additional ones come up, you would put it here. And then obviously your total budget for each month. So that's what you do. Okay. So summer vibes list, categorize it however you want. You do the lineup, which is summer vibes lineup, different months. And then this way, you literally have your summer plans before they come. Okay? In conclusion, planning for summer now will help you make the most of the season by setting up your goals, creating a summer bucket list, considering your budget, planning your vacation in advance, and making a schedule. You can ensure that you will have fun, fulfilling, and memorable summer. So start planning. Go, go, go. Start planning now. Get ready to enjoy all that summer has to offer. Thanks for watching. If you know that someone needs to plan their summer now, what you're going to do is share that video with someone so that they can also have a fulfilling summer that they will remember, that they won't overbook themselves, and that it will just be perfect. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification so that you'll be notified on all the upcoming videos. Don't forget to live out loud. And if you don't know what that means, that simply means live out your dream. Until next time, thanks for watching.